Welcome back to Exploring Whiskeys. I'm Eric.
Kevin, and today we're going to go back into our Kirkland series and we're going to do their 7-year small batch bourbon. Now, if you had this previously, it will not say this one extra word. It now says Tennessee straight bourbon whiskey. It used to just say straight bourbon whiskey and was sourced from Jim Beam. This is a Tennessee bourbon. It's not Tennessee whiskey.
Not these guys.
And it is not George Dickel. It's not sourced there. It's sourced from Tennessee Distilling Limited. No idea who they are. Don't know what other things they're doing or sourcing for. They're based out of Columbia, Tennessee, and that's all I know. Their website exists, and it shows you wonderful pictures of the facility, but don't tell you anything else. It's kind of annoying. Whoa. Blew out the cork. Ruh-roh. That's not going to work at all. No. Nope, just turning. Oh no. Oh no. All right, you want to try? Give her a shot. Ah! Yeah, totally leaving that in. And the number of times you said you're going to pull a cork out with your teeth. Your bottle, I'm not doing that for your bottle. We know it's at least 7-year-old whiskey. We know it is bourbon. Don't know a mash bill. Don't know much of anything else at this point, outside of the fact that it is $30.
A hell of a buy.
For a liter.
For a liter.
Of 103 proof bourbon. That is ridiculous. It's not quite as good as the $20 for the Barton's liter, but this is 7 years old. That is probably closer to the 4 range.
I think this is better.
If I recall correctly, yeah. And that's probably the reason why that bottle's a little bit more touched up, right? I get some vanillas.
The vanillas, yep.
And the ethanol. 103 does show up. But it's pretty sweet. Right now, I think the first sip probably acclimate a little bit with the ethanol, but outside of that, it's pretty sweet.
Still pretty sweet. Yep.
It's sweet, but there's a oakiness, like a little dry note. Like there's like a little oaky dry note in the middle of that. I don't remember that. It's interesting. We don't know a whole hell of a lot here. Like I said, it used to be Jim Beam. They redid their whole lineup last year, 2020.
Yeah, I'm curious why they didn't go back, because for a while the bourbon was rumored was Buffalo Trace
for a little while. Yeah,
I don't agree with it. I tasted the bottle. I was told it was Buffalo Trace, and it tasted like garbage. No, I am curious though, going around. I understand the whole thing with Barton's after going to the Bourbon Festival and listening to the master distiller.
Exactly.
But no, changing it up, going from Jim Beam to someone else that we've never heard of before.
Well, I could take a guess. Just knowing Costco, they could get a better deal at a higher quantity.
Probably.
Than Beam was willing to let go of. That'd be my guess. Costco loves a deal on volume.
Oh, yeah.
So if they can get somebody to produce more whiskey at a better rate, that's a win-win, I'm sure, for them.
Yep.
We already did the Kirkland
Small batch,
Kentucky. That was a Kentucky bourbon sourced from Barton's. There is a Tennessee whiskey, which I thought would have been that, but apparently is also from Columbia, Tennessee. So they're doing the Lincoln County process to a whiskey as well. That is not what this is. This is a bourbon, a true bourbon, just from Tennessee. And they also just released, the Bottled and Bond a few months ago.
In a single barrel. But yeah, I gravitate more to this one than the small batch.
I really like the palate on that.
Yeah.
The nose is still a little ethanol present.
Yes.
Like it kind of hurts to get in there too far.
Got a reset?
Well, I don't even know if it's a reset. I think it just burned my nostrils out. There's a lot of vanilla there.
Yep.
It's a lot of vanilla and a whole lot of ethanol coming through.
Yeah, you can't go wrong for the price
Sweet
on this one.
vanilla. There's a lot of, I'm going to say there's an oak note that kind of goes, and I think I've done this before, straight down the middle of your tongue. For some reason, that's where I get oak note. And there's a really strong oak note right down the middle of your tongue and a lot of sweetness around that. I'm not sure why my tongue works like that. So that probably brings it down below 100 at this point, somewhere in the, high 90s or something, adding that much, a few drips of water.
Still sweet. You don't get as strong. I don't get
The
as strong.
ethanol climb down.
Yeah.
That's all I was hoping for. If you take that nose and that palate and just bring the ethanol, like mute it down a touch, that makes this a really good whiskey.
It's still very sweet though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Vanilla's a little more toffiness, like a burnt vanilla of some sort, like a creme brulee note. But the ethanol is still there. Didn't go away.
Now I think it's a little hotter on the finish.
Oh yeah, it is. Wow. Wow. Why? That's
know.
weird.
But I like, once you get through that, I like the sweet aftertaste though.
Yeah, but the mid palate is really,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a rye spice or if it's the barrel comes up, something comes up. The spice proof, I don't know. The water brought that up a whole lot in the mid palate. And then, yeah, the finish is nice.
Yeah, so they're saying complex aromas of caramel, molasses, citrus, and spice
Citrus.
with a faint smoky background and a long, rich finish.
It does sit there. The finish is nice, and it sits there for a good chunk of time.
Yeah, it's crazy. The ethanol in the nose went down.
Yeah.
But the palate went
The
up.
mid palate went way crazy. No, I like the nose now. A little bit of water made the nose really nice. It says smokiness, but
Ooh, now it really dries out.
I'm not going to say that's, like, I don't get a char or a smoke, but I also have, like, Isla in my brain when I think of the word smoke. I don't get that. I get a lot of oak.
Yeah, the wood. I just dried out. That last sip just whoosh.
Yeah, there's a lot of oaky notes to this, and it's odd. So when it was neat, it was like, I got that oak right down the middle. Now it's...
The whole tongue.
Yeah, now it's the whole palate is very oaky. A lot more wood notes. Maybe not. I still don't. It's not exactly char, but I could kind of go. I could lean towards that. I don't get smoke. I'm not sure where.
I don't get that at all.
I'm not sure where they're going with the smoky notes. But it still sits.
I'm not even getting citrus.
I don't get citrus.
Caramel, yeah, I can
Yeah,
get
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Molasses a little bit.
No, I don't really get molasses. I get the caramel, like more of a burnt sugar, almost to the point of like the crust of the creme brulee. It's more that kind of. That's why I was thinking toffee, because whatever, some kind of a burnt sugar.
But man, that's crazy what the water did to that one.
Yeah, I like the nose better with the water. I like the palate way better neat,
Yeah.
and the finish, neat. I think that was better. Not that the finish is bad with the water, but it's finished
But
neat.
the finish for us was still, it was kind of sweet at the end.
Yeah.
Once you got through the burn, now it just dries up.
Yeah. Not that I don't like that. I just wasn't expecting it to have that much of a change from the neat pour. What would be interesting is a small cube. It's a good enough proof
Yep.
with a lot of sweet notes that the ice would, I think would make it a really nice pour. It could make it taste like you're eating wood. I have no idea.
Well, we got enough left. We can try it. Yeah, I like it better neat.
Yeah.
No water.
Yeah. Just neat is the better way to do that. I'm not sure about, a cube, maybe not. I don't know. But a couple drips of water didn't help that.
No. But again, for the price,
Yeah, you still can't beat that. $30 for a
$30
liter for a
liter.
103 proof
Yep.
bourbon. That is ridiculous. I did the math. It's like $25.31 for a 750.
the
So-
Costco way.
mid 20 for a normal bottle at 103 proof. You're not going to find, you don't find that.
Not for a liter. Well, not many bottles. You can't buy many bottles.
Yeah,
of a
most
liter.
bottles don't come as a liter.
750 or a 1.75. So.
Right. I guess the closest I could think of, but you're not going to have the 7-year and the extra layers would be like the Evan Williams bottled in bond. It's 100 proof, and you're, a 750 is like $20.
Or 1.75 is
28
yeah.
or something like that. So maybe the 750 is probably teens then.
Yep.
But so it's in that same ballpark, different flavors, and it is 7-year.
I enjoy it. Again, neat though.
It's nice. It is a nice whiskey. Agree. Neat is the way to roll.
I'm curious now. Would drop a little cube.
Yeah, small cube and like a
full 2-3 ounce pour.
A 2 ounce pour with a cube, I think would be a neat experiment.
Happy I came across them.
Yeah.
Passing through Louisville.
Me too.
So again, I think we mentioned it before, we got a few more. We got 2 Scotches, an Irish, and the Tennessee whiskey.
Right.
So we just got to decide which one we do next. And then hopefully we can track down those other 2 releases from the summer.
That'll be
Bourbon and the third one that we just can't remember what it is.
And I want to say they did just release a Canadian as well.
Oh.
I know, but it's probably like $5. Give it a shot. Just give it a shot.
I know if I walk back into that liquor store at Costco in Louisville, someone's going to be looking at me like, you need to buy it. Because that's what everyone told me when I was in there getting all of these.
This one's good. Buy this.
If you like this, you're going to love this one. Best bang for the buck up there.
Yeah. If you're in one of the 14 states
14
that the Costco carries their own whiskeys, it's worth it. It's worth having on your bar. Maybe it's that at that proof, great mixer.
I think every brown water that they had, I bought 1 bottle of, and I don't even think I spent $150.
Yeah.
So, and the other ones were 1.75s.
Right, and that was the 12-year-old Scotch is probably the most expensive.
Yeah, that was 38. So the 2 Scotches and the Irish came in at 750.
Yeah.
The other ones came in liters.
I just got a fruit note somehow.
Oh, you getting the citrus?
I was gonna go more apple.
Yeah. I'm getting more cinnamon now.
There is a cinnamon note. Anyway.
All right.
I think there is more layers to this than the regular small batch because of the age.
I want to find out if we can go down to this place because I've never heard of it. Tennessee Distilling
Distilling
Limited.
Could you do a tour? I don't know.
Well, there's probably not a link that you can click to say contact us.
Nothing was clickable on their website. They have a landing page of a website. That's it.
All right, well.
Yeah, maybe a phone number. I'm sure they have to register as a business, so there's got to be a phone number someplace.
Yeah, and there's other distilleries down that way. We can make a loop. Bottle number 2 in the Kirkland series.
Yes, sir.
We got this, like I said, we got a few more. We just got to decide what we want to do next.
That's right.
So it's a good bottle, especially for the value.
Yeah.
I know I enjoyed it. I'm actually anxious now to go after the show to go try it with a little
a regular refrigerator.
See what it does.
Yep.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, as always, hit that like button at the bottom of the screen.
While you're down there, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Let us know if you've tried any of the other Kirklands and what you would recommend. Love to hear from you.
Thanks for watching.
See you on the next episode.
Cheers.
Cheers.